Hi, we just finished meeting for pronunciation practice on Tuesday, February 7th. And we started with two words that have the same vowel, ah. So really open, lower your jaw at ah, water and daughter. So both of these T's will change to D's. And as Alina pointed out, technically it's not a duh, a really strong D. It's technically a flap or a tap because you just go gutta, really quickly. But if you are having trouble finding that position or not hearing which one is it a T or a D? Just make a D. That's it. Water, because it needs to stop the airflow completely and then pull back for the R. Water, daughter, the same ah. Hue, it looks like HU, but it's HYU. So your tongue has to start in a high position for a Y. Hue, humiliation, humiliation. And since your tongue is Lee, going up high for the E and sliding down for A, and then back up for A, it'll sound like yay, humiliation. Ransom. Now, this ah is the same as ah because your jaw is very open, but the lips are back. Ah, the lips are straight. Ah, the lips are back. Ransom. Ransom. Presume. The PRE is not stressed, so the E changes to Presume. And you need a good Z in there. Presume. So there's two different ways to pronounce the same word, same meaning, poor, not enough money. So it can be OR, poor, or it can be UR, poor. Either way is fine. Whichever one you prefer, that's the one you should use. Poor or poor. However, the same POOR, poor, can also be spelled PORE, like your skin pores, or poor, and it sounds the same. Poor. Shower. For the ow, you really have to open. Ah, start with your jaw low and your lips back, and then you end with an oo. So your jaw is going from open to closed, and your lips are going from back to rounded. Ow, shower. It's the same sound in hour. She, when you start with sh, and then your tongue is very high position, e, she. You can keep your tongue in the e position at the same time you're making sh, she, she, she showers for an hour. Weather, whether or not it's spelled with an EA or a HE, they sound exactly the same. So the one with EA means atmosphere. Is it hot? Is it cold? Is it rainy? And the other one, the WHE, means conditional. I don't know whether I'll go or not. Weather. And the TH is bold because it's the voiced V. Weather. Spa. The vowel is ah, the same as water. Days. Remember that the S is a Z sound. Let's take some spa days. Two, number two, TOO as in also, and TO as in two. They all sound like two. Two. That's it. Two. Three and tree. Three has the THR combination, which can be tricky, and make sure that you pull your tongue down before you curl it back for the R. This is my tongue, three, three, without that delay, three, three. If you don't pull it down enough, it might hit the top of your mouth and make an extra sound, three, three. So three. And the TH, the R, the E all require airflow. So you should have airflow the whole time. Three, three. No stopping of the airflow. But 18, tree, starts with the airflow stopped. So you're stopping with the tongue behind the top teeth. So you're touching the roof of the mouth, not the back of the teeth up here. This is my teeth and this is my tongue. And then drag it on the top of your mouth with a lot of pressure. And as the air escapes over your tongue, between your tongue and the top of your mouth, that creates that noise that you hear. Tree. If you don't have enough pressure and you're not holding it with enough pressure and letting air escape over, it'll sound like tree or even tree. if it touches more than once, tree. So if you hear that, hold it, push it up on the top of your mouth harder and drag it. Tree, tree. That same tree sound is in chemistry. Oh, wow. Watch my accent. Chemistry. Chemistry. Oh, I forgot the sentence. I see 3 trees. And then world and word. What in the world is happening? Word. So, world, make sure you hold your tongue in the L position up there behind your teeth, touching the top of your mouth for a longer duration than you think you need to. You'll be like, that's too long. That sounds weird, but it will sound good to me. It's what helps make the difference between number 20, world, and number 21, word. So the movement between the R to the L while you keep making voicing is what creates that sound for world, world. And number 21, you just go from the R to the D, word, word. It's a much shorter duration. What's the best word to use for this? What in the world is happening? Oh, 22. Rural. We haven't had it. Maybe this is the first time in this year. So rural. Put your tongue in the R position, and just make the noise. Rural. Or you can say rural, but more lazy, rural, or rural. Either way. And we didn't get to these. I had to end early, so I can do this rapport. It's ra and then pour, just like we did earlier with pour, rapport. And the stress is on the second syllable, or. And culture. I always think this is a complicated word. There's a lot of movement. Culture. Culture. So, coal. It's kind of coal. Your back of your tongue is making your K, coal, while the front of the tongue can make the L at the same time. Coal. So I can hold it here for the L at the same time the back of my tongue is making a K. Coal, coal, coal. So don't worry about, is it a U sound, culture? Is it a sound, culture? You're not making any sound, any vowel sound. You're just making the sound of the L. So my tongue here, culture. And then chur. Curl it back for the R. Culture. That's it. Well, if you were here, it was a lot of fun today, and it was nice to meet new people. And if you couldn't join us, I hope you can sometime. So thanks for watching. Have a good day.